Hello guys and welcome to this video. So in this video we are going to compare two most commonly used programming languages, and that is Java and Python programming language. Both of them are object-oriented programming languages, but despite them being object-oriented programming languages, they differ in terms of the scope of usage. Right, for example, Java can use to develop desktop applications. It has very powerful graphical user interfaces, especially if you are using NetBeans IDE. They can also be used for enterprise applications using the Java server pages and the servlets. They can also be used for mobile phone applications if you use the Java Micro Edition. Python, on the other hand, is usually used for data science, for machine learning and AI projects. Though if you use the Django platform, you can be able to use Python for web development. So in today's comparison, we're not necessarily going to discuss about which one is better than the other one. We're just going to compare the syntax of the two programs in the two programming languages in performing a certain programming task. The task that we want to do today is to have a control structure that can be able to give a certain output if if a number is a certain value, and if the number is not that within that particular range, then it gives another different output. So let's go ahead and create that particular control structure, and we see how we go about it. So we're going to start with Java. Java, we are going to programming it using NetBeans. So once you open your NetBeans, this is the interface that you're going to see. Then you can go to File, go to New Project, then Java Application. Then you can click Next. You can give your application a name. I'm going to call it Java 2023. Then here I have selected Create Main Class, so that immediately I create this application, a main class is automatically created for me. Remember, Java is highly depends on classes and objects, and even the simplest program to output your name will definitely require to have a class. Then these are comments. We can remove them so that our code can be a little bit clear. So we remove these comments over here. Can also remove this comment over here. So here we have a package. The package, as you can see it over here, is the one that is going to house our classes and all the other modules that we may create in this particular project. Then we have our class. Our class, like we said when I was creating this project, is that I checked that checkbox that says create main class for me, and now the class is the same as the project name that I have assigned this particular project. But note the syntax of creating a class in Java, it must have a capital letter in the first letter. Then there is an opening curly brace for class, and the closing curly brace is right here. We have our main method following here, public static void main, string, and then arguments, and the body of the main method is between these two braces. So we want to write our program here, and remember we said that the program that we are writing in both programming languages is a program that is going to use a control structure to give a certain output. Let me say an output like wa or yes if a number is within a particular range, and an output like nay if a number is not within that particular range. So to do so in Java, we start by declaring the variable that will house the number. So we say, maybe we can give it a double. We say double data type, double. We can call the number x. Then we can give it a value. X is equal to, let's give it a value which is 8. X is equal to 8. Then we come here and create our control structure. So what we have done is that we have declared a variable which is x. This variable is of data type double, and we have initialized it and assigned it a value which is 8. Then we come here and create our control structure. Let's use the if-else control structure. So we say if, then we have to use parenthesis, x is greater than or equal, maybe you can choose a range of 5 to 10, 5 greater than or equal to 5, and we use logical operator and x is less than or equal to, maybe you can say 10. So what do you want to do? This one, remember Java is case sensitive, so if you declare it as x in uppercase, you must maintain uppercase. You declare in lowercase, you must maintain lowercase. So we come and put now the body of the control structure over there. So here, what do you want to output? So we want to output, say system dot out dot print, can say dot print line, so that you can output in form of a line. Dot print line, need an L here, dot print line. In quotation marks, we can say wow, wow, put an exclamation mark. Then here we come and say else, that is if the value, if x is not within that particular range, else we would like it to do what? We would like it to output system dot out dot print line na. Then we can run our program. Of course, we can see that the value of x is equal to 8, so we expect the output to be wow. So let's run this program. I can either come here and click run the program, or I can right click and run the program, and you can see that the output here is wow. The output here is wow. What about if I change the value of x here? Rather than being 8, I give it something like 21. If I run this program again, the output will be na. So that is Java. Let's now go to Python and do that same program and see how the syntax differs with Java. For me to code in Python, you can be able to use Anaconda distribution environment, but now I want to show you the simplest way, which is using Google Colab. So I'm going to type here Colab, so that I can use Google Colab. Google Colab will provide me with notebooks, and these notebooks are available on the cloud, so it will save me a lot of time. And once you open your Google Colab, you're going to see the list of recently open notebooks. So I'm just going to create a new notebook over there. Once I create a new notebook, this is what I'm going to get. The speed usually depends on the internet connection. So I have my notebook over there. You can see it is not named. I can name it whatever I want. Maybe I can call it, also I can call it Project 2023. Once I call it Project 2023. So this is where now I come and I type my code. Now I am doing the same project. So I start by declaring the variable x. So here I don't have to define the data type. So I come and say x is equal to 8. Here we don't have to terminate. Then I say if x greater than or equal to 5 and logical and x less than or equal to 5, then I put a full colon there to show that now we are going to the body. We are done with the expression. Now we are going to the body of the control structure, and you'll notice that once you put that full colon and you click enter, it indents. Python doesn't use curly braces, it uses indentation. Then here I can output that print. To output here we just use the keyword print. Wow. I can put an exclamation mark there. Then I'm done with that one. Then here I can come and say else. I put my full colon over there and I say print now. Then I can run this one. To run this one, I can either come and click here, or I can just press shift and enter, and it will start running. So it will start connecting first to the Google Colab server so that it can be allocated a RAM and so on. And once it is done, it's going to give me the output down here. So it has finished connecting, and it has given me an output. So it is saying now, because let's change this range here and put a range which is equal to 10. Then now it says wow. Let's now give it the value which is 21, and now it says now. So members, what do we see in this? We see that with Python, it has a very simple syntax as compared to Java, because in Java, if we go back to Java, you find that we had to create a class. Out of this class, then we create a main method. Then when we are declaring our variables in Java over here, we have to use data types. And also, when we are dealing with control structures in Java, we have to use parentheses. And when you're using parentheses, this should be followed by curly braces to show the body of the control structure and so on. But now when we come to Python, you find that all that is reduced. All that we need to do is to declare our variable here. We don't even have to define the data type. When you go to a control structure, we don't have to use parentheses. Neither do we use curly braces here. When you are outputting in Python, you just need to know the keyword print. But in Java, outputting requires you to know system.out.println and so on. So we find that Java is more wordy compared to Python. And I think it is because of the scope in which it is used, whereas Python is less wordy, and that is why it is more used in data science and in machine learning. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please keep watching our videos, continue subscribing to our channel, and share our videos with your friends. We'll continue creating more videos to teach you more on tech issues. Thank you.